There's a blackbird perched outside my window. I hear him calling, I hear him sing. He burns me with his eyes of gold to embers. He sees all my sins, he reads my soul. One day that birdie spoke to me, like Martin Luther, like Pericles. Come join the murder, come fly with black. We'll give you freedom from the human trap. Come join the murder, soar on my wings. You'll touch the hand of God, and he'll make you king, and he'll make you king. On a blanket made of woven shadows, flew up to heaven on a raven's glide. These angels that turn my wings to wax now. I feel like Judas, grace denied. And on that day he lied to me, like Martin Luther, like Pericles. Come join the murder, come fly with black. We'll give you freedom from the human trap. Come join the murder, soar on my wings.
I'm assuming you got my letter.
I did. Oh, we just had a chat with the homeowner. That was all.
I hope. Okay.
Yep. Gave us the deed and everything.
Yep.
He gracefully handed it over.
How nice of him.
Hello, sir.
Hello again.
Greetings.
You
Hi there.
you enjoyed your cigar? Is that why you're having a bowl of stew?
Sure, we can go with that. Sure. You folks live around here? You come around here a lot.
New residents.
Well, welcome to Blackwater, I guess. Not much here, but there's quite a lot of people.
I don't think I've ever made my way upstairs. Perhaps I should go take a look.
Uh-huh.
What? No. Never mind. No, it's okay.
Oh. Oh my. Now this I quite like.
Gambling?
Not so much of the gambling, which I do appreciate a game of blackjack, but just the
Ooh, how do I play?
scenery.
If I had
I think he's cheating.
Well,
Esther,
What was
Yes.
that?
Care for a conversation?
Well, it's only
He's
Yeah.
$10.
cheating. He's cheating.
I get that we are establishing our roots here in Blackwater. So it wouldn't be so smart to do vigorous business within the city.
I understand what you're
Hello,
saying. I
sir.
don't think we should do a vigorous business here, but we can do some business. I think we should do our vigorous business elsewhere, but as far as Blackwater knows, we're just here to sell some cigars. There's nothing wrong with flavored cigars.
Oh, trust me, I do think it's a good business to at least have established here within Blackwater. But I also do think that we should keep our options open, attainable.
Well,
Proper drink.
if we're speaking frankly, Selene, I would prefer to get back into moonshining at some point. That's really what I know best. It's what I kind of grew up doing. It's what I'm well aware of, and
Well,
it's
here's proper drink.
it's where my specialties lie, I guess.
I hope you like alcohol. I'm
That's
sorry.
and other things, but mostly that's a business I know very, very well. I just don't want to I guess jump the gun per se, especially since I don't know how much the law knows. So I've got to be very careful about how I go about this.
Agreed.
I'd have to say, I trust Ethel with my life. I haven't been around her that much, but she's my blood, my direct blood. Edward, he has a good head on his shoulders. But he and Ezra, they're a little odd. I feel this strange connection to you and Ethel almost, where I feel like I can trust y'all. Maybe it's because you work for our sister.
Consider me a replica. Of course, it's not the same of having your littlest, dearest sister here right in front of you. But I can assure you, we're almost as the same person.
I understand what you're saying. Well, my plans are to try to get back into moonshining at some point. There's a lot of connections I gotta make, there's a lot of information I gotta find out before I can do that. I need to know the clientele, the laws. I need to know what the law know. I need to know what everyone here is capable of, I guess. And I guess the best way to do that is to see how they handle themselves.
I must agree. If there's anyone that might be more efficient in finding out information to further ourselves here, it would most likely be you and Ethel.
Yeah. I think for right now, growing we should definitely stay around Blackwater. Maybe not do nothing too bad yet. But I'm wondering if any of our other family members are gonna show up. So considering, you know, Eddie's
That's
an
what we
orphan
have
as well.
the staff here for. He just took
I
$10
would have
from
to
us. I'm
I'd
sure
have
he
to
can
say
pay
that
for
I
it.
think it's I don't want to leave anyone else behind ever again. I want to try to keep my family real close. Because at the end of the day, I think that's all you can count
Should get
on.
some bread.
But if you can't,
Then I guess you can't really count on anybody, huh? But I'm willing to try.
Forgive me. It seems that I might have been a little too direct. Maybe there is a possibility to count on someone other than yourself.
I grew up with some nasty folks. None of them were family. I don't remember my parents all that well. But if there's one thing that I learned throughout all my years, it's that the bonds that come from a blood relation seem to be stronger than those that come from a business relation or a common interest relation. Because you can go back on business and you can lie and cheat and steal to someone, but lying and cheating and stealing your blood is different. That's my little sister Ethel, and this is our new friend Selene at the back.
Howdy.
Nice to meet you both.
Greetings.
Yeah, so you're gonna be giving a tour to all of us.
Oh, okay.
But you say
Cool.
you're a smoker.
If you'd like. Of course,
If you'd
we won't
like.
force you.
We're not gonna
No,
force you.
no, I can.
That would be mean.
Didn't expect so many folk. But it's alright.
Now, where are we touring to?
Everyone loves stew, right? So why not?
I must ask, where does one get tobacco to smoke in a pipe?
It would be outside of Rhodes, I think. There's a little farm there. You can pick it up from the crop, I guess. Is that where we want to go first? The tobacco field?
If you don't mind.
I don't.
Sounds delightful then. The more that I kept on thinking about what Ethel said, the more glances I took, the more I started to believe and see for myself how much Esther and I looked alike. She didn't realize that I noticed the way she looked when she knew that her little sister wasn't right there beside her. If only she knew. Are we getting quite close?
Yes, we are close. If I remember correctly, it should be up to the left in a minute or two here. Not too far.
Well, I do appreciate you leading the way.
Tobacco.
Let me double check. Here it is. Yep, this one behind me. That's the one that's fully grown this time of year. That one there.
I'll let you look at that. Thank you so much.
Of course. I wonder. I can grind it up myself.
I saw someone fall off their horse, and I was worried that it was you.
Really? You were worried
Yeah.
about me?
Sure. I saw someone fall off their horse going that way, so I was worried it was you.
Yes, it was someone else, and they rode off in shame.
All right.
Fall down a little harder. You might just hit your head.
And then you'll cry
That
again.
sounds very ominous.
Where
They
did
had a
Ethel
hammer
go?
inside you. You might like this more than I do.
Edward, where did Ethel go?
Such a darling you are.
Yeah. I wasn't going to use it.
Ethel?
You're quite an emotional one now, are you?
Yes.
She's ready to go.
It's very good to be in tune with your emotions. Are you not?
What do you think, darling?
I think you're a very heavy smoker. You and Edward are going to be great friends.
Funny. I was thinking the exact same thing with you and I.
And what makes you say that?
Emotions are easily, very easily to play with.
You are scaring me.
My little mouse.
Everybody. One business phone.
I believe everybody is here. They're just taking their time.
Fair enough. In front of us is the Braithwaites and the Grays. Two old families here in the crossing. You'll see a lot of them around. Feuding all the time with each other.
Old families. So that means they've been neighbors for quite a while.
Quite a while, and I think they hate each other. Pretty sure.
Oh, is that so?
Like I said, you'll see a lot of them around. And we got the swamps to our right. Place called Shady Vale out there. Found in kind of dilapidated mansion. So, nice enough, I guess.
Of course.
As well as an abandoned, mansion can be.
Forgive me, I didn't have the pleasure to get your name from before, but my name is Selene.
Selene, I'm Lucas. Nice to officially meet you.
Likewise, Lucas. So tell me, does each town have its own personality?
I'd say so. And indeed. Absolutely does. It's got its own sort of ecosystem, I guess.
That looks like a very nice place.
A whole host of families, honest business folk, and then you have the gangs as well.
Do you think there's ghosts in there?
I mean, there's a huge graveyard,
I bet there's ghosts
so
in there.
probably.
There's probably ghosts in there.
My oh my. You're saying the city is full of families and gangs.
That there are.
Was that an
Always
alligator?
some sort of infighting. I avoid this place mostly, but I've come here a lot recently. pick up some new skills. Here is the telegram office, general store. There is doctor's office in town, gun store, anything you need. Fighting ring.
Oh.
Little kept secret out here.
Ah.
It's no secret anymore. It's been rated before by law, but I would call it illegal. It is not breaking any.
What an area.
This is more like it. A stage. A proper stage.
I guess. I mean, it seems a little rickety. Wait. Lucas, is there a theater around here?
There is. A real proper one,
Oh.
too.
Would you like to see the theater, Ezra?
Yes, please.
I guess we know our next stop.
It's other side of town, but not too bad.
I'm just waiting for Cousin Eddie. Y'all can go in. I'll follow behind. Oh.
It's so nice.
For a playwright,
A
yeah,
stage. Oh my gosh. I've got this. But maybe another day.
Oh, okay, wait, nothing.
Oh, what do you say?
Oh.
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 Oh, God.
And that is why we leash
think
our
she's
horses.
Down for the count.
I'm literally gonna murder you.
Oh my God.
I'm literally gonna murder you.
Are you
I
alright?
don't have any more water,
No.
unfortunately.
The horse knocked the wind out of me.
Oh, alright. Well, off to the doctors we go.
You are quite the temper one now, aren't you?
What does that mean?
Temperament.
Yeah. I'm not actually gonna kill him. I was upset in the moment.
Maybe a little bit more impulsive is the word.
You know how dogs react certainly to certain things? I react in a very aggressive way towards men who have hurt me. It's hard to not bite when someone bites you first.
Honestly, I can agree.
It's fine. I'm sure it was an accident.
Unfortunately, that was the way I had to learn it. Bite first, before they do.
Thank you. It's just mud. It just knocked the wind out of me. I'm fine.
You know, wolves are quite my favorite animal.
Oh, really? Why's that?
You really want to know?
Is it because they hunt in packs?
It's because they can shred things with their teeth quite easily.
Where's,
This one needs one.
where's everyone else?
They're coming.
Alright.
I just need to close my eyes.
No, I don't think you do. He's bleeding through her shirt.
Oh.
I think she's the deputy.
Should she not be on her own?
I don't want her to die out there.
I don't want to get arrested.
It's reasonable. I understand.
Howdy, howdy.
Are you
How are y'all
alright,
today?
miss?
Would you believe me if I told you I did something stupid and then there was this cougar and I laid there so long? You know what, I just kept singing because I thought, God, I really hope somebody finds me. Maybe that's the only thing they'll hear, and I tried. But you know, it's funny because the man that shot me down yesterday is the one that found me. And he took me here.
How coincidental.
Yeah. It's just my side hurts. But I sent the tip. I went back to the law office. I did everything I was supposed to. I think I did it right. I think I would take getting shot any day over something like this. It just hurts.
What happened?
She's been shot and potentially infected.
Oh.
Seen it before. Just. How's she feel?
Maya, you're burning up.
I think I spent too long out in the rain, because you know how Roanoke is, right? It just rains, and it rains. I didn't mean to worry all you folk. I just didn't want to be alone, I guess. After being alone so long.
Loneliness and I go quite back. I understand. But it seems like your wound is infected. Possibly. You're burning up. Not sure if that's a chance you're willing to take.
Probably not. Probably not. I'm telling you, I've been out there a real long time. A real long time. And I don't think I was really sure anybody was gonna find me.
Well, lucky for you, we found you.
Yeah.
Do you smoke by any chance?
Sometimes I don't make a habit of it because Dean doesn't much care
Well,
for the smoke in the room.
to not make a habit of it, I could sell you just one cigar right now to make you not feel lonely.
That's
Ma'am, what's your name?
Deputy CJ Dollars. For just Clementine June Dollars.
CJ. Do you happen to have any water on you? Fresh. Not drinked from the canteen.
Just I do from just my canteen.
May I use it?
Okay, go and sing.
Luckily, the damn thing's full.
Miss, I just want you to know you are very inspirational today.
You think so, huh?
I think so.
I feel like a big idiot because I shouldn't have been out there in the first place.
Sit down.
I'll put my back against here.
Which side is it?
It's my left side.
May I?
Yes, please. If that Raimi wrap bandages around it.
You know, you say you shouldn't have been there. But you never would have known unless you tried. And sometimes that's all that you gotta do is give it your best shot. You can worry about it later, alright? You gotta stay with us.
Normally, I would use lavender water for this. But it seems like we don't have that. This water would have to do.
I appreciate it. I'm sorry for taking you away from your friends. Shouldn't have been there. There's just someone I was worried about. I just wanted to put my eyes on him. To know he wouldn't be around to hurt them. It wasn't about catching him or harming him or doing anything else. Rather, just wanted to put my eyes on him.
I know. I resonate more than you think. It's the only reason why I'm helping you.
You know, every time I get hurt in these fights, these gunfights, these people, they always say, and you need a different occupation. I really don't want to hurt people. I just wanted to help them. I keep thinking, you can't do the good things without doing the bad things. I wish it was different.
At one point, I told myself the exact same thing.
Did it get better? Does it ever stop hurting?
I only wish it did.
Selene, we gotta go. We really gotta go. We're gonna be heading to Blackwater, alright?
Leave me.
Don't worry. You've done enough. I'm sure somebody will come and it'll be okay.
We're gonna send a telegram to someone to come and stop by. I really think we should go. I really don't want to leave you.
Esther, go.
Can I speak to you for a moment?
That yarrow. It'll help with the infection. And it will restrict your blood vessels to help with the bleeding. I'll buy you time.
I appreciate it. More than you know. I hope things get easier for you.
Are you trained in medicine?
Only enough to get...
If you wanted to stay there and try to help her, you could. I just wanted to make sure that, everything was alright. I was just concerned. Because, I'm possibly wanted, and, Lucas said he was wanted, and, I don't really want to leave you, but that was a deputy. It just doesn't seem right for us to be hanging around there.
Do you know what to do? What it takes to survive, Esther?
I understand what it takes to survive. And I understand when there's a possible danger right in front of me, that the best thing for me to do, especially if it's an injured deputy, is to we were gonna go and telegram medical, and then we were gonna leave. There's nothing I can do for her. There's nothing we can do for her. I'm not trained in medicine. Are you trained in medicine?
I'm not trained in medicine fully. Only enough to get by.
I understand that.
But what I meant was, you knew us being there was a danger. You being there was a danger.
Yeah.
That being said, you should have left. Without thinking twice about it.
I guess I should have. I just didn't want to abandon people. We just had this conversation about not abandoning people anymore.
It seems like you've come to some sort of different plane. You have more hope than what I do.
make it. I'll say it plainly. And this is kind of my last bastion, I guess, of hope for finding some kind of belonging somewhere that isn't transactional. I don't want you going back to my sister and saying that when confronted with the possibility of leaving, I left again, and then her hearing that and thinking worse of me. I don't want to be someone who runs from things alone. I'd rather have people helping me or standing beside me. And I know I can't ask that of you yet. And I don't know if I'll see you again or if I'll see my sister next time. But I'm putting myself out there and I'm trying to change in certain ways.
That is what's important to you. The family bond.
Yes. If anything happened to Esme, Ethel, maybe Edward, maybe, I would feel incredibly guilty. I would rather take the fall than them ever take the fall for anything. Especially now that I know that they're out there and alive. Esme is alive.
Do you love her?
My sisters?
Esme.
I didn't get to know her that well when she was a baby. 'Cause she was a baby, but I remember when my mom let me hold her for the first time. And it was like holding Ethel, but it was different. 'Cause I've always been very close in age to Ethel, so holding such a tiny thing and feeling responsible for it. And especially after what happened. And how brutal it was, and how I felt like I would never see anyone again, and how I was completely alone. Of finding out that she's alive. I love her. I love my sister. I don't know her. I would love to know her, but if she was a murderer, a thief, if she was a deputy, I'd love her. If she was a doctor, I'd still love her. It doesn't matter what she does. I'm considering, since you're her help, she's probably not a deputy or a doctor or something. But I do care greatly for her safety and for her well-being. I'm guessing by the question you asked me that you also love Esme.
Of course. If I have to be honest, your love for your little sister is more than she has ever known. More than what she has for herself.
I feel like I failed her. I should have looked for her and Ethel sooner. I really should have. It's completely on me. I was afraid. I was stupid and afraid. But I'm not stupid and afraid no more.
Would you still love her
I do.
if she was cold? If she was empty? Ugly from within? Would you still love her?
I would still love her.
To be fair.
I can only imagine knowing what I've gone through, knowing what Ethel's gone through. I
What do you
can
guys think
imagine
is
things are
perfect
very
weather
hard
for
for her.
ghosts?
I would still love her if she was empty and ugly on the inside, because I know that I used to be empty and ugly on the inside, but I'm trying to change for my family. We've been gone for a while.
Almost fucking killed me. It almost killed me. That horse almost killed me.
Listen, we're very sorry. It's already happened. It's an accident.
What's an accident?
Horse almost killed me.
Oh, did we almost run you over with a horse?
Yeah.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
Horses
It's all
do
right.
that.
Way to go, little mouse.
What? And what did I do?
Was it you? You should apologize to her.
Was it you? Was it you? I'm so sorry. Can't believe it. Can't believe you would do this. You almost hit me with your horse. Could have killed me. I could have been lying here in the,
God, he's
on
gonna
the
cry
pavement.
again.
On the right here. Her. I'm so
Ah,
sorry.
you made it.
She does look quite similar to the two of you.
Do you mind telling me your name?
My name is Evelyn Reaves. That is my name.
Ah. I'd do it.
Well, what about yourselves? What yourselves? We got a big group here. Names, everyone.
Esther Reaves. This
Okay.
is yeah. So I'm guessing you got Ethel's letter about the family reunion.
Absolutely, positively, 100% I did. Yep. That's why I'm here.
That would make sense. Well, unfortunately not everyone here is family. This is Ezra, who is from New York, and he doesn't have a last name. And then behind you is Selene, who works for our other sister, Esme, who is sick and unfortunately couldn't make it yet. And then back here is our cousin, Edward Reaves, from England.
Greetings.
Greetings, howdy. How everyone's well? How's it going? We had a good day. I feel like I'm being hunted. Being hunted? By what? By who? By...
That is quite a nice light structure.
Oh, howdy again. Wanted to say, can I borrow you for a moment?
Of course.
I was here as fine as any. I admire what you did today. Seems like you clearly know your way around medical supplies, and you didn't want to leave that person there to die. I appreciated that.
I only know so much to not allow myself to die.
Either way, it's more than anybody I work with knows. And we are looking for potentially next set of hands for a job coming up. I mean, you've taken the whole day to try to get information out of me, which I admire. You know, you see an opportunity and you try to learn more.
All right.
Oh, I was just making sure you're all right. I'll let y'all have your conversation.
Let me know when you're ready. Whisper Intentions 235. That's WI235.
Okay. I got it here. I'll be reaching out, I'm sure. Well, I guess stay safe.
Likewise, Lucas.
So, the good news for our friends and family here. Our tour guide by the name of Lucas told us some great information. One, that we know where to get sugar cane. And two, that we know where to get, what was it, tobacco? What was the last
Correct.
one?
Sugarcane.
Yeah,
Tobacco.
sugarcane, tobacco, and,
Oh, wait, I believe, in the Heartlands.
oh, yeah, there we go. And then last but not least, he told us that he was involved in making MASH.
He told me that as well. And he says he's been doing it for a while.
Which means we now have a connection.
What's MASH?
Well, Ezra, MASH is what you use to make whiskey.
Well, I do love my drinks.
I know you do. I know you do. But
Interesting.
it's a little bit more special than just whiskey. If you weren't familiar, we Reaves have a family history. Esther has so kindly passed down to us. Granted that I was a little kid and had none the wiser to know. But we come from a family of shiners.
Well, kinda, but not really.
Yeah, kinda.
I was raised around a bunch of moonshiners and a rather violent gang. So
Yeah, that
I'm
makes
very
it,
aware
you know,
of shine. But
you're a shiner.
we're missing a couple pieces of key information here. Specifically, we're gonna need a someone to do the distillation, and preferably somewhere quiet to actually make it out of the way, and as well as the ingredients. So it's we're not there yet, but I think once we get some more money, we have an idea for a plan with Edward and Ezra here.
Well, and Edward's got his cigar sales. The most important thing right now is we need capital. Now, Ezra, I know you are a playwright, so if you could write us up a bestseller, that would be fantastic. Edward, keep doing what you're doing. We love the creative inventions from you.
Thank you.
Now, Evelyn, right?
Yeah, yes, yep.
I know you like shinies.
I do.
Would you be willing to get us some shinies?
Well, I can do that. I can do that. I'm sure I can get that done. Yep.
That helps solve that. As for me, I will do my best to do odd jobs here and there.
Same can go for me.
Of course, Esther, you will be head honcho here. Being the oldest of us.
I've never been a leader in my entire life. I was actually second in command. Or more like an enforcer, I guess, in my previous organization.
Suppose it's a first time for everything.
You got all the brains, the brawn.
I feel as though I'm missing some key skills that my mentor had that I do not, but I'll do my best.
I will be right beside you.
We're all here to help.
Alright.
I do want to mention, before Esther and I rode up, our little tour guide, Lucas, pulled me off to the side and wanted my service for perhaps medical for an upcoming job that they might be doing.
Interesting. What are your thoughts on that?
Not quite sure, but he seemed very interested in having me a part of it.
It's interesting that
Might
a
be
tour
a
guide's trying
chance.
to I guess I wouldn't say poach, but poach.
However, it might be a chance for us to gather more information from him.
That's true.
Connections is something that we do need.
Yeah.
I can agree with that.
Why does that not depend? Okay, no, not that bit. But does the poach bit depend? Because it all depends where loyalties lie, right?
Yeah.
Agreed.
So I assume what you was just getting at there was, if the situation arises, is it going to come to a worm situation?
A worm situation?
Or a mole, I guess.
Ah.
Yeah.
Right, so
I don't
that's...
particularly like moles, as Selene doesn't like rats.
Right.
I see what you're putting down. That was my first
So
thought.
you don't want someone to go in and mole for a...
I think that would be a little difficult.
Would be. That's what I was getting at. That's what I was trying to get at.
I personally would say no. I don't think we should mole per se.
I'd agree.
I don't think we should mole either. I think, if anything, what we should do is get to know them and see if we can learn something from them, because it's useful, and it wouldn't hurt to have friends and allies.
Let's just keep it in thought that he did catch on to the fact that we were picking at him for information.
But he also offered us this information. I don't think he's a bad man, but
I only pressed him a little, and he willingly gave up that he was making mash, so...
I simply said that I was looking to start a farm, and he told me where to find sugar, so...
Of course, I should add in he didn't dislike the fact that we were taking him for info.
He did.
He
That's
did
very
what?
interesting. He didn't like the fact that we were picking him for info, but he willingly gave it up to us without much of a fight.
That is quite interesting.
It is very interesting. He also helped a deputy, but he's out here making moonshine.
He told me quite the opposite. It's
What did
very
he tell
funny
you?
how he told you that he didn't like the fact that you were picking information from him, but then he turns around and tells me that he admired it.
Interesting.
At least, me, anyway.
Maybe
very
he sees a use in somebody, and that's why he says two different things. I'm not sure, but yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Could be. Could be.
It makes me think. This fella could be quite wishy-washy.
I'd
Agreed.
have to agree.
Maybe he thinks if he's one way with one of us, maybe he thinks that he can play a fool out of me, since I got more of the positive reaction out of him.
That's very interesting.
No wishy-washy. No wishy-washy. Nope. 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 Don't like it. Nope.
I'm gonna have to agree with Evelyn here. I don't like the fact that he's being rather two-faced.
So we play him.
I think we get as much information out of him as we can, but we don't let him get any information out of us.
Play him like a fiddle. Right. Yes, right.
If we have to, playing dumb can get us quite far.
I can agree with that. I feel this strange connection to you and Ethel almost, where I feel like I can trust y'all. I don't want to leave anyone else behind ever again. I want to try to keep my family real close. Of finding out that she's alive. I love her. I love my sister. I don't know her. I would love to know her, but if she was a murderer, a thief, if she was a deputy, I'd love her. If she was a doctor, I'd still love her. It doesn't matter what she does.